Views and opinions expressed in this broadcast do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions of WBGR Network.
Hello and welcome. So good to see all of you today. I hear it's raining outside. I'm starting my watch party for you all. Let's get that started so I can have you all join in with us today. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. So many great things have happened this week, and I'm going to share a few with you. I have a beautiful, amazing guest. Yes, Lisa's excited. I have Miss Tygressa Sings Natalie in the studio today. I know you've been hearing me make announcements about her being at the Kennedy Center. Well, she is here with me today, and she will be on once we come back from our commercial break. But before we get started, we're going to do our announcements for today. Exciting news, exciting news. My church, Paramount Baptist Church, 3924 4th Street Southeast, Washington, D.C., has a new pastor, Pastor Kenneth Riolin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And our First Lady, Reverend Cynthia Riolin. We are so happy and we are elated to have them. We are so blessed and we see the change coming. As Pastor Riolin told us Tuesday night, it's time for transition. So if you don't have a church home, please come out and join us. Sunday morning, we're there at 7:45 service, 9 o'clock Sunday school, and 11 o'clock service. So I hope you can come out and join us. And come on and check us out on Tuesday night because we have Bible study at 6:30. Moving right along, happy birthday shout outs to Miss Mel Bell. Happy birthday, sweetheart. I hope you enjoyed your day on yesterday. Also, Anthony Williams, who's like a brother. You remember Dr. Shannon Williams that was on the show. That's her husband. His birthday was the day before yesterday. Marcus Brown, another brother of mine. We have so many close friends and family. We don't call them friends. We call them family. So that's another brother of mine, Marcus Brown. Happy birthday. A sister of mine, LaSharm Buxton Ellis. Happy birthday to you. And your birthday is today. So happy birthday to you, beautiful. Tonica Robertson, my cousin down there in Hampton Roads, Virginia. Happy birthday to you as well. Moody's Event Center. Gerald Moody has 2 events coming up down in Haynes, Virginia. So make sure you reach out to Gerald, get those tickets, because Raw Jazz will be there on November 23rd. Tickets are $15. Not bad for a night out, huh? And then he have Furious Live Band, who's going to be there on November 16th, and they're $15. So those are 2 good night outs with live music and good food. I always told y'all about those date nights, so you got to keep up with those date nights there. Diamonds and Pearl events, that is this Saturday and Sunday. Make sure you come out. Get that holiday shopping started. Big G will be on the grill, and the family will be inside serving. Xclusively4u Boutique will be in the building. We have so many great vendors. So please, please come out and join us and support our vendors. And we would love to see you. So bring your family, bring your friends. And as we were just saying, Miss Tygressa Sings Natalie, save the date. It's still out, but you don't have to save the date anymore. Just put it on your calendar and go get your tickets. Did you get your tickets? Let me look on here. Did anybody get their tickets? I see a lot of people coming up here waving and all that kind of good stuff. Did you get your tickets? Well, get your tickets. December 1st, the Kennedy Center. Date night, dress up, go to dinner, and go support Tygressa Jones. Also, we had a announcement that snuck in on me today. Miss Susie Sweets. I've announced Susie before, but Susie has her own bakery. And Susie Sweets will be at the Metro Cooking in DC, the Metropolitan Cooking and Entertainment Show at the Convention Center. So let me see if I can find a date on here. On November 16th and 17th, booth 411. Okay, booth 411 at the Convention Center on November 16th and 17th. Make sure you go see Susie Sweets and let her know that you came down there because you heard it on my show. So make sure you go visit now. You never know, she might have something for you. Big G, he still has his Thanksgiving special going, and I think he's about to close it out. So be sure to get your order in. And the deadline is next Friday. But I'm going to be honest with you all, we may not make it to next Friday because the orders have been coming in so quickly, and that's a blessing. And we thank everyone who has placed their orders, but they have been coming in so quickly, and we want to make sure everybody's happy. But as I said before, we do have to host Thanksgiving dinner for our family as well, so we want to make sure that we get you all taken care of, and then we can take care of our family. And we will contact everyone who has placed their orders. We will contact you with a pickup time after next week. After all the orders have closed out, we'll contact you and we'll all schedule all of that for you. So our scripture of the week, Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Did y'all get that? When the time is right, he will make it happen. So sit back, relax, stop worrying about things that you don't have control over because you're worrying yourself for no reason. Lisa has lupus because Lisa wanted to worry when she was young. Sit back and relax. As I tell you all the time, God got you. We'll be back after this commercial break. Thank you.
Tygressa Jones, most affectionately known as Ty by many, was only 11 years old when her musical curiosity was drawn to Natalie Cole's sultry yet powerful vocal tones and style. She recalls singing "I'm Catching Hell, Living Here Alone," and feeling every bit of the pain and regret the lyrics would suggest with such incredibly orchestrated music. This was when she began to experience the emotional effects of meaningful lyrics. Having claimed the albums of her older brother Rick, who was a local DJ, the Black Dragon, Ty learned and mimicked every song on those albums, side A and side B, lyric for lyric, note for note. Being a member in her elementary school chorus was also very instrumental in the development of her voice and vocal range. As a result of chorus, the Carpenters is her all-time favorite singing group. Born number 5 of 6 children, 3 sisters and 2 brothers, Ty attended public schools in the suburbs of Maryland, graduating ahead of her class at the age of 16. The first in her family to attend college, Ty furthered her education by earning a Bachelor of Science, Master of Business Administration, and Juris Doctor degrees, now serving as Chief of Staff on the executive leadership team at her place of employment. Ty comes from a musically inclined and talented family where her mom, sisters, and brothers sing, play, and love to dance. Ty's father, deceased when she was only 2 years old, also loved music. He was a percussionist. Music was always in their home. Ty remembers having very little materially, but having all that really mattered: family, love, food, and of course, music. Ty participated in the local area and school talent shows with duet partner and childhood boyfriend Martin Lawrence, renowned comedian, where they won talent contests with vocal covers to Denise Williams and Johnny Mathis's Too Much Too Little Too Late, Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway's The Closer I Get to You, and Peaches and Herb's Reunited. She also showcased talent with her neighborhood girlfriends to tunes by The Emotions, Sister Sledge, High Energy, and the Jones Girls, just to name a few. During her junior high school days, Ty was a vocalist with a local go-go band, Unity Band and Show. Ty later competed and won in the area's Coors Light Super Talent Showcase and auditioned and performed for 3 consecutive weeks on the world's famous Showtime at the Apollo, having been prepped in advance for stage presence by national recording artist Renee Diggs of the singing group Starpoint. On Showtime at the Apollo, Ty won first place the first and second weeks of her performances, where she sang Lean on Me by Melba Moore, and placed third her final week singing Natalie Cole, and was sent home. The call from Ed McMahon of Star Search never came. Ty's intimate exposure to the studio work and backstage preparations of several esteemed Atlantic record artists only fueled her desire to perform in live settings. Named First Lady by fellow band members of their classic old-school R&B and funk band, Tomorrow's Time, they wowed mature audiences with their selection of 70s music, where she led vocal covers of artists such as Chaka Khan, Lynn Collins, Mavis Staples, Betty Wright, and Gladys Knight, among others. After 5 great years with the original members of Tomorrow's Time Band, Ty rebranded and continues to lead the band today with new musicians as Tea Time Refunk, a Tomorrow's Time band. The love of music and Ty's passion for singing is apparent in her persistence to realize her dream. Her prayer is to keep the legacy of the incomparable Natalie Maria Cole alive and heard as Tygressa sings Natalie, remembering Natalie Cole, a tribute, graces the stages. When she's not singing or serving her firm with 12-hour days, Ty is an attorney by trade and an Aflac insurance producer. She resides in Prince George's County with her husband John of 32 years and their young adult daughter, Jana.
We are back. There we go. We are back. And I am so excited. I have this beautiful lady sitting beside me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, absolutely.
Appreciate being here. And hey, we have a lot of successes to share on you as well.
Oh, well, yes. Thank you.
Grandmother this year.
Yes.
You and Big G started your businesses this year.
Yes, we did.
And you have this radio show. I'm so glad to be a part of it. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. I put out a lengthy post this morning because I was so excited and proud to say that with the shows, and they've been going on since September 5th, we have been hitting 1K every week.
That's amazing.
And, yes.
That's
and I was
amazing.
so excited. I just wanted to reach out and thank everyone who has been on here. Hi, Mom. We see Mom and BK on here. I see a lot of folks on there, but it's because of you all that are on here.
Right.
That's keeping this going, who's sharing, and I appreciate you, and I wanted to share that today. But I'm not going to take up your time with that because it's not about me. It's about this beautiful lady that will be at the Kennedy Center on December 1st.
December 1st.
Yes.
We're so excited about it.
So tell me, we're and we want to know all about it. And what got you started? How'd you get there?
What got me started? Well, you know, I'm going to go back just a little bit. I know we heard the bio, and some people have read it. Some people already know my story. But to summarize it, I've been singing for a very long time. Been singing as far back as I can remember, third grade, in the choruses. Favorite group, the Carpenters, and I was singing those songs in chorus, right? And I remember going home from school. I lived in Bradley Hills in Landover, Maryland, and my brother was a well-known DJ at that time. And I come from a very talented, musically inclined family. And my mom was a member of the Album of the Month Club. And I would race home to get her albums, and I would play it on our component set. Remember that?
There you go.
But I was so drawn to Natalie Cole's albums, just the pictures, you know, the gowns and the hair and the makeup. And I would play her records from side A and side B, and I would mimic her music. And that's how I trained my voice to sing like Natalie Cole. And I would put a turtleneck on my head, and I'd have it just right here and have the sleeves as my hair. And so, you know, I was just always drawn to singing her music. I love her voice. I mean, I would, like it said, I was singing "I'm Catching Hell" when I was 11. Don't ask me why I was singing those songs, but Eleanor Rigby, all of these depressing type songs. But it made me feel what they were singing about at a very young age. Until this day, I listen to the lyrics in music to determine whether or not I really like that. Right? The lyrics come first, and then the music. So I've been singing all of this music, all of her music, for some time, and then I started doing classic old school R&B. Decided we had a life-altering event in 2012.
Yes.
And from that point on, when my life could have flashed right before my eyes, I decided there's absolutely nothing that I want to do that I will not do, but at the very least will not try.
There you go.
So it came out of a behavioral interview. The guy asked me, so on your bucket list, what would you do if you had one thing on there, what would you do? And just like that 11-year-old girl, I just kind of, you know, I'd like to be on this big stage with this orchestra, and I would be singing Natalie Cole songs. And he said, what would that look like? It's like I'll have an audience full of my family and friends, and if I have it my way, because I'm very resourceful, right? Natalie would be right there. Well, her untimely death, and you know, that just compelled me more to just go out there and search for the musicians, the right group of musicians who would be with me, who would be committed to the project, to go along with me. And that's exactly what I have. We worked very hard. This was our inaugural year. That bucket list item that you do once, turns out this will be our 7th performance at the Kennedy Center. And they were by demand, by popular demand. People want to see it. People want to hear Natalie.
Right.
And that's what we're giving them. So that's where we are today. And we're at the Kennedy Center, as you said, December 1st. 7:30. Tickets are on sale. Go to the Kennedy Center website and don't look at all of the other resellers who are selling our tickets for $200-300. But we definitely want to see everybody in the house.
Yes, well, I can say your band
They're
is
awesome.
amazing.
They're awesome.
It's like they all fit together like a puzzle. I have been to several of your shows. DC Winery. I went to, there was a couple places I've been to. DC Winery. I haven't been to the Kennedy Center yet.
Blue Dolphin.
I've been to the Blue Dolphin. So you will not be disappointed. Please get your tickets. Please go. Please support this beautiful young lady and her band. Her band is amazing. So, and I also wanted to let the audience know that Big G and Family Catering and Exclusively for You will be donating 2 tickets. So you better get on her page to find out how you can win them.
We'll let you know how to win those tickets.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. You've always been very supportive.
Thank you.
I see you support everyone that's having an event, that's doing anything positive. You're always supportive.
Well, thank you.
And I certainly appreciate that. Our band appreciates that. They're the best band that I've worked with thus far.
Yes. And
a lot of talented musicians and singers in the DMV, but the band that I have right now, I'm very, very pleased and very happy with them.
Well, you should be. She even had, her band came to my cookout the year before last. We have a big cookout every year. And she even had a dancer in the band. Was that your guitar player that was doing all the dancing? I mean, this guy could dance. So, I mean, they're for hire.
We are.
You will not be disappointed.
You will not.
And we're going to find out a little bit more about Tygressa, who sings Natalie, after our commercial break. We'll be right back.
Be right back.
Trust and believe on your knees right here with me. But you gotta trust me. I see you every day. I guess I finally found the nerve to say I want you. But I wonder if you feel the same. I can't help but see that look that's in your eyes. Cause you're not like them other guys. I can tell you need a lady such as that. Just give it a try. You deserve.
We are back, and I want to shout out a lot of you out here that are on my Facebook Live. Consuela Jackson, Pastor Alicia Williams, the Velvet Voice. She does the bios now. How did y'all like that? Don't she have a
Her
beautiful
voice is amazing.
Yes, I love it. So she will be doing the bios for the show. Thank you so much. Consuela Jackson. Hello, cousin Robin Johnson, who's one of the owners of Unlimited Events at the Den. Aunt Sandy Wanda Seekers. Hello. Dr. Shannon Williams. Hello, how are you? Let's see, who else we got on here? Vivian Ruffin. Hello. Josephine DeCosta. How are you? Vivian is on there. Vivian Ruffin. Tawanica Graves. Lisa Austin. Jennifer Good Brown. Darcy Marshall. Melissa Williams. How you doing out there? Vivian Ruffin again. Letitia Moore. Jennifer Good Brown. Cynthia Davis. Dana McDuffie. Pastor Valentino Woodard. Susie Harris, my mom. Colonel Brown. That's our brother, BK. That's my god brother.
Colonel Barnes.
Yeah, how about that? We're going to give you a big shout out.
Wow. Thank you guys for watching.
Yes, Tiffany Dew. And we have a lot of people on here today. Bam Green, I see you just popped in. How are you? And thank you for joining us. So you all know that Lisa's a little nosy. So I want to know, what songs will you be singing if I'm not asking too much? What do you have planned for the Kennedy Center? The Kennedy Center is big. That's a big thing.
It's a big deal.
Very big deal.
It's a big deal. We're very excited. We are, and I must say this, the musicians and singers are working very, very hard.
Yeah, okay.
Right. I am so thankful for giving of their time and their talent.
Yes.
But we have a great show planned. Good. And if you've been to some of the shows, and if any of you have been to any of the shows, you know that each show we add a little more and a little different songs. So we never give you the same show. I can tell you we're going to do some of her R&B.
Okay.
1977, 1978. Okay. We're going to do some of the standards.
Okay.
We're going to do a little bit of jazz.
Okay.
And we're going to do some of the covers she did with her dad, Nat King Cole.
Okay. What's your absolute favorite song by Nat King Cole?
My absolute, how about the song that has some meaning to me, that I love, I sing at every show, and it's Que Sera Sera.
Okay.
It kind of tells the story of the little girl, which is me, when I was a little girl at 11, and I would say to my mother, what am I going to be when I grow up? I want to be this, I want to be a singer, I want to be a lawyer. And that song, the lyrics is, whatever will be, right? When I was just a young girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? And my mom used to sing that song to me all the time. Que sera. She used to sing it all the time. It was a different melody to it, but when I heard that song, it was like speaking to me.
Okay.
So that's one of my staples that I do every show. and it's an amazing performance by the vocalists as well.
Yes.
And the band, they do a great job.
Yes, they do. And let me tell you, Tygressa, is always Kennedy Center ready when she steps on stage. I will tell you that. I mean, Blue Dolphin down at the DC winery. Let me tell you, when I say the glitter gown, the heels, she's always Kennedy Center ready. You are in for a treat if you get tickets and go to the show, or if you go to her page and figure out how to win 2 tickets.
Yeah.
It's going to be a treat either way. So tell us, let me see, what else do I want to know about the show?
Can I tell you this?
What's that?
Tuesday this week, I was asleep. My radio, and I have an old school radio that have alarm on it, it blared out at 4:03 a.m. It was the beginning of Our Love, Natalie Cole, because I have it turned up extra loud so I can get up and turn it off. It was the beginning of Our Love, Natalie Cole. And I swore for like 10 seconds that I was at rehearsal. And the band was sounding great, just like my band does. And I jumped up when I knew I wasn't at rehearsal, and I said, this is a sign.
Yes.
Natalie I always feel her presence, as I did when I was at the Kennedy Center a couple of weeks ago, and her twin sisters were there. And they just hugged me and said, thank you for keeping Natalie's legacy alive.
Wow.
So that was and I just feel like she's surrounding me, and she's smiling down on the band as we keep her legacy alive.
Yes.
So that was very special, and that's motivating, and we're so excited. We're counting down. So December 1 will be here before you know it.
So you know how grandmas always tell you, that's a sign that you're ready for the show. Yes. That's an amazing sign that you are ready for the show.
We are so ready. We are so ready. And excited.
Yes, and excited. So you do have a daughter.
I do.
Will she be participating in the show at all?
My daughter Jonna, she will be dancing to one of the standards, Nat King Cole's Mona Lisa. So we're very excited about her performance.
Okay.
And she has a lot of her friends that are going to come because they support her as well. But she's excited. And as a matter of fact, she has rehearsal today.
Okay.
They're working very hard. The musicians are working very hard. The singers are working very hard. Everyone is rehearsing separately, and then we come together.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Again, I know it's a family thing because I do know her husband as well, John. These are the hardest working people in DC, in the metropolitan area.
So much to do.
Right, exactly. Follow her on her page. How does someone get in touch with you if they want to hire you for an event? What should they do?
Well, if you want to hire us for an event, you can go to Tygressa Sings Natalie. That's my Facebook page, as well as my Instagram, Tygressa Sings Natalie. You can reach me directly at 301-758-1394. And I'm very responsive on text as well.
Okay. Well, I thank you so much.
Thank you, Lisa,
for taking the time to come out. And it started raining when you were coming in. So I'm sorry about the rain.
I'm sorry I brought the rain.
But that's God's work. It's all right.
Yes.
The rain is always good. But I thank you for being here.
Thank you so
much. We will
much.
have you back.
Thank you.
Because we want to hear more of your story. 30 minutes sometimes isn't enough.
It's not enough.
So
there's a lot to tell.
Yeah, we need to hear more. And she sung a little tune in there on us. Did y'all catch that?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But her voice is beautiful. But until next time, we have another amazing guest coming next week, Miss Tyra Levon, who's also a singer.
Yes.
She will be here next week. So we will see you next week. We will meet you at the top because it's way too crowded at the bottom. God bless you, and we love you to life.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.